Please like and subscribe to the channel. Comment your opinions so we have more motivation to rescue and help marine creatures. Thank you. That morning, the sea was quieter than usual. A soft breeze carried the familiar salty scent of the ocean. My fellow fishermen and I set out as we always did, checking our fishing nets. We had no idea that today would be different, a day I would never forget. I turned around, and right there in front of us was an incredible sight, a large sea turtle swimming near our boat. But what was strange was that it wasn't trying to swim away like sea turtles usually do when they see humans. Instead, it circled the boat, occasionally lifting its head above the water as if trying to get our attention. At first, we thought it was just passing by, but then I noticed something unusual. It was moving sluggishly, its body weighed down. Sea turtles are usually agile in the water, but this one seemed exhausted. Looking closer, I saw that its shell was covered in thick clusters of barnacles and layers of green algae. It looked like a heavy burden. I had seen barnacle-covered turtles before, but never one that approached humans like this. It wasn't swimming away. It wasn't afraid. It was staying right there, looking up at us. And that's when I realized it was asking for help. Sea turtles are wild creatures. They usually avoid humans at all costs, but this one, it seemed to understand that without help, it wouldn't survive. The barnacles weren't just making it heavier, they were hurting it. When barnacles grow too thick, they drill into the shell, causing infections. The longer they stay, the weaker the turtle becomes. It can't dive deep to find food, and it can't swim fast enough to escape predators. If left untreated, this turtle would slowly starve or become easy prey. We knew we had to act fast. Removing barnacles by hand was impossible because they were too firmly attached. If we pulled too hard, we could damage the shell even more. So, we carefully lifted the turtle onto our boat, placing it in a safe spot. It didn't struggle or resist, as if it knew we meant no harm. The first step was softening the barnacles with seawater. We took buckets and repeatedly poured water over its shell to loosen the hardened clusters. Then, using specialized tools, the same ones we used to clean barnacles off fishing nets, we carefully scraped them off one by one. It was a delicate job. We had to be extremely careful not to hurt the turtle. It took us nearly an hour to finish. When the last barnacle was removed, the turtle looked so much lighter. Its shell was finally free, though scars remained from the long-term damage. But most importantly, it could now swim without being weighed down. That moment was truly special. As we set it free, it didn't immediately swim away. It turned back, lifted its head above the water, and looked at us one more time. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I truly believe it was saying thank you. It was a rare and beautiful connection between humans and nature, something few people ever get to experience. After that day, I never saw that turtle again, but I always hoped it had returned to its life in the ocean, strong and free. This experience reminded me that nature has its way of communicating with us. If a sea turtle can seek help from humans, maybe it's time we start listening more closely. And if one day you come across a sea turtle in trouble, remember, sometimes even the smallest act of kindness can save a life. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Comment your opinions so we have more motivation to rescue and help marine creatures. Thank you. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Comment your opinions so we have more motivation to rescue and help marine creatures. Thank you.